It's a beer brewed at SJ's house by SJ, Lermo, Pat's fan,
Gary,
main brew guy, Homebrew 62, and our man Paul Wicksteed. So,
crazy hops.
Crazy hops. Damn it! Where's the bottle opener? It's a Homebrew Wednesday, boys and girls.
It's a somber start, but
it's a little bit different than normal. Wednesday's a day I would wake up, and the first thing I would do, look for a video from my man Paul Wicksteed over at Time for Another One. Here you go, Paul. Sorry for the heady beer. Paul was a very special dude to all of us. He's the guy that got me into doing videos. He's the guy that got me off of the opinion that I should give up homebrewing because we had 3 failed batches. Well, Elder drank them. But I was stumped. I was trying everything in the books and looking to see what the hell I was doing wrong. And I sent a message over to Paul. God, this thing pours heady. SJ, what'd you use for carbonation, man? This beer was brewed... Oh man, what was it? It was September of 14 and bottled, I think it was September, yeah, and then bottled in October, or November. Shortly after this beer was brewed, I got to meet up.
Now you're doing better.
Hey, there you go. Just learn how to pour, Nate. Jeez. I got to meet up with Paul. And when I met him, it was amazing. It wasn't a normal, hey, how's it going? I know you from the internet kind of a thing. Paul had his camera in his hand and he ran half a city block. Snatched me up, picked me up, gave me the biggest hug I think I've ever had. And it was like I'd known the guy for years and years. Because all through that year, and being part of the SJ Pour Challenge, and being in the hubbery, and working with the other guys, and working with Paul, and communicating with Paul on a daily basis for all those months, we formed a friendship that's, you know, a brotherhood, if you will. A tight bond. An Elder too. He was there along with us. He didn't get to go to Denver. He was really excited about meeting Paul in Philly, and then that all fell through.
Yeah.
But Paul was amazing. He was an amazing man, a great father.
Generous to a fault.
Generous to a fault, absolutely.
Yeah.
Always there for everybody, and that's what blew me away, is how he could seem to be in so many places at once. Amazing guy.
He really was.
One of the best pale ales I ever had. He brought his house pale ale.
He smuggled hops into the United States.
Somehow.
And they're in this beer.
And so,
wow.
Here's to Paul.
To Paul.
Cheers, Paul.
Driveway gnome. Well, I'm gonna become
the Elder gnome.
A driveway gnome.
You drink some more of that and you just might.
That was the saying. If you drank enough of this, you'd start seeing gnomes.
I believe it. I only had one sip. And there he is.
Oh my gosh.
So, let's celebrate Paul's life. Let's pay our respects and let's brew a beer for him. We've got a couple of recipes and we are planning an International Brew Day where we want people to come on if they're brewing or not. If you can brew that day, fantastic. There's 2 recipes up on beersmith.com on the recipes section. Just do a search for Paul Wicksteed. One is the Panhead Supercharger, which we have gotten the ingredients from the recipe directly from Panhead.
Yep.
And got their blessing to share this recipe with the world. Thanks to Tony Yates and S.J. Poor, and to Paul. You know, they really respected Paul. Loved what he did for the brewing community, for craft beer scene in New Zealand. Just what he did for this whole movement of craft beer and brewing.
What he meant to all of us.
And what he meant to all of us. So there's the Supercharger, and then there's also one of Paul's recipes, which is the Peculiar one, which if you followed Paul's channel at all, you'll know that was his...
Based on his love of Old Peculiar.
Yeah, based on his love of Old Peculiar. And that was his beer. That was the one that he always wanted to, you know, just dial into perfection, and I think he got really close. He was really happy with that beer. So
yeah. So
let's do that. We're gonna do that on the weekend after next. It looks like Saturday the 12th for USA, Canada, and the Euro folks in the European countries. And then it's going to be Sunday the 13th for New Zealand and Aussie brewers. Unless there's any Japanese or Chinese brewers out there too. I mean, jump on. So we're looking at an 8 a.m. New Zealand start time. And that would be
Sunday.
That would be Sunday, 8 a.m. And then 2 p.m. Eastern Saturday. And that means 11 a.m. Pacific. So 7 p.m. in the UK, just to give you guys a point of reference.
Heads up.
Yep. So
brew some coffee.
Sleep in. If you're in Europe, sleep in and join us, please. We're gonna be blasting stuff on Facebook. I think there's gonna be videos out. Just keep your ear to the rail.
That Google thing, or that
YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Do that YouTube thing that you do.
And communicate amongst yourselves. I mean,
yeah.
If you've got a group of friends that you brew with, a distance a bit away, you can connect with them and have chats through the day, but just make the most of the day. Have a good time.
Paul is solely responsible for making Dropkick Nate go viral. So I want to thank you, Paul, for that. It really is a heartwarming feeling to have so many people contacting us and saying, "Hey, can I get the recipe for Dropkick Nate?" Sounds amazing. So, and I still to this day am absolutely floored that he dedicated that whole video to that beer. And I mean, he shot the whole brewery and every little bit of the brew day. It was amazing, and it just, I mean, I still get so full of just pride and happiness whenever I think about that. Don't even have to watch it. Yeah.
What can you say?
What can you say? He really tied this whole thing together, and what we have to do as a community is keep it together and keep the positivity and keep the happiness and keep brewing, keep enjoying what you're doing. Let's share our successes, share our failures.
Hey, how do I fix this skunky beer I got?
Oh man, we got to do something about
that. I'm gonna put grapefruit in it.
We're gonna put grapefruit juice right into that sucker, man. We're doing what we can. It's been in the keg for over a month now.
Yeah.
We're trying to get through it. I also want to send a shout out to some of our close friends, guys who were there for me on Sunday. Sunday was a really hard day for me. And just want to shout out to S.J. Poor, Lermo 22, Joe Belcher, Pats fan. Tyler.
Dan Disseletts.
Yeah, fuck it, let's brew it. And Paulie Detmerd's, Sammy, Tony Yates,
Yeah.
Josh Hoover,
Kevin
Clements. There, I said it. Kevin Clements. Damn it.
Clements.
It's
and
Clements.
I was looking at Paul's video. He's talking about Clements.
All right, guys.
Hey.
We're going to leave you with this. Enjoy. And
I just wish we could have been a part of that 480 dogfish head they had that day.
oh, yeah.
We could have made it 600 if we would have been there.
One more.
One more beer. If we would have had a 120 and joined in. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
when we get to
man.
when we reach beer nirvana.
Yeah.
And we're hanging out.
That's it.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Have yourself another one.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a cool shot. I like that. The bubbles racing away from you. Ooh, looks like little spermies heading for an egg. Some chemistry or some biology bloody slide or something like that. Whew, weird. Anyways, cheers. Oh, damn. And we will for another exciting episode of the Brew House Build. Pipe cement, God, this stuff stinks. Day 2 of the Brew House Build. So today didn't get much done because yesterday chopping all that concrete up. But I did get the plumbing sorted out. Day 3 and got the floor bits in place. So here we got, this is the raised floor. So eventually this is going to go all the way in through past this wall. It appears I can only measure things up to 580 mils now, and the rest of the tape measure is in there. So that is 7.5 metres is all curled up in there. It went really fast. So power it up. Got a breaker here, so we can turn off all the power. And key lock with 2 ignition steps. The first one is test phase, and it goes through to ensure that all the lights are on, apart from these 2, because I haven't hooked these 2 up yet. These are my water level indicators. But all the other lights come on to ensure that everything is in its hot position before you turn it on. I haven't got any temperature probes hooked up to my PIDs yet, and hence that's why they're displaying that error. Connections there. Will light up pretty soon. And now if we turn to the main power, we now have amperage displaying, which of course shouldn't be drawing anything because there's nothing plugged into it yet. First beer pour in the brewery. Well, there's a lot that's happened today. Day 24 of the Brew House build. Oh boy. I needed that. face. Yeah, this is a happy face. It's time for me to start building my counterflow chiller. I've got everything I need here. I've got some 1mm wire. We use this 1mm wire to wrap around copper pipe. I've been watching a few Homebrew Wednesdays and thought I might as well do a Homebrew Wednesday as well, seeing I have lots of little bits and pieces that sort of turn up throughout the week. Sort of put them together and just do a commentary on what's been happening. Happy Homebrew Halloween Wednesday! What kind of adjuncts do you put in your beer?
I shot up to Denver and I hung out with Travis, Colorado Fly Fisherman, and Larry, VH Brewing. And Nate, under the table probably.
So Nate,
Yes, sir.
you're like our Google lookup for beer because you've got so much knowledge sitting up there when you hit a beer. How do you do it?
What I do is I actually have a filing system.
And it was Nate that changed what I thought I was going to do for this last Homebrew Wednesday. Because what Nate won today sums it up. Nate was declared the winner, the best, as determined by his peers, as the first person in the world to be crowned the SJ Poor Worldwide Home Brewing Champion. Fuck. That is just amazing. That is so amazing. That sums up what my year was.
We made it to Denver. GABF, Colorado Fly Fisherman. His shirt says who he is. We're almost there, folks.
Where we going? We're going to the Great American Beer Festival.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in the can.
Like a nano kegs. Nano kegs are the best.
Nano cakes.
Nano kegs is the way to fucking go. Or pico kegs.
And they travel a lot better.
They travel a lot better. A hell of a lot better.
That's my last name. Pico. You wonder why I'm so short?
Alright. You're right. Because
I'm standing by myself. I'm out of frame. I'm out of frame.
nano keg.
Nano cake.
Pico keg.
Awesome.
What are we drinking?
We're going to drink Magic Beaver.
We're going to drink Magic Beaver. We're going to have a Magic Beaver.
Magic Beaver. For Sammy.
Magic Beaver for Sammy. Wish Sam could be here. Pour the Magic Beaver for Sammy. Sam's our friend from about Canada that couldn't make it here. We've just been eating Pliny and chicken and chips. That's all we've been doing is drinking Pliny the Elder and chicken and chips.
Another round.
Another round of Pliny.
Another round of Pliny, and then we'll check after that.
And this is our waiter tonight.
Five.
Don't make me pull a Sean Penn, I don't know.
Okay, if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out Barry's BrewTube Homebrew Wednesday promo video. Barry's put this together off his own bat and he asked people to do a little bit of a video just talking about what Homebrew Wednesdays meant to them and with the brewing YouTube community. And he's put together this first initial cut of it and it's amazing. It's really good. It's so amazing in fact that I had to take this little snippet out of it and just show you how amazing it is.
Hello. My name is Brad. A lot of you know me as Elder P. I've met people all over the world. I'm friends with people I never would have met in any other way without this community, with this YouTube connection. And I've gotten to feel a real camaraderie with everyone. I mean, it's just, and the personalities, so many people have the same kind of, you know, thinking, like mind. We are stronger than just the individuals. I mean, the sum of the whole is just, it's remarkable.
Brad, that is awesome. You sum up what this community means. It's brings a tear to my eye. It's brilliant. Well done, Brad.
Cheers. Have yourself another one.
Red alert! Red alert!
Alright.
So Elder says, hey, you got time for another one?
Sure. We'll get
One of
that.
Paul's favorites. He
We
loved
got-
Dogfish Head. He loved. So
Got my
let's have one more, huh?
Dogfish shirt on for him.
Let's have another one.
That's lovely.
Paul, you want a little? Where's your glass, Paul?
There it is. Alright.
Cheers, bud. We'll have ourselves another one. You should too.
Yeah.
Mmm.
That's good stuff.
Ooh, baby. Cheers. Home
Brew.
up.